wants to see the race, and plus, championship deciders, but you gotta see it.
Yeah.
Alright, so stream's up. I put championship decider in it just in case it attracts more viewers. We got 12 people in here now.
Yeah. I don't think there's that many championship deciders on, to be fair. I know a lot of them have been already decided.
Yeah,
F6 at least they're not as close as
F6 and
this
F2 were
one.
decided prematurely.
Yeah. There's only 3-way fights other than this one? I don't know.
And the F1 as well. That's right. Because Louis won it.
Yes.
And so, hello everyone. Welcome to the finale for Formula 3. Here for season 23. In Abu Dhabi. Let's hope the stream doesn't get taken down this week, although I'm going to record the race for backup footage, I guess. F1 Gamer.
Indeed.
Fish. Is that Silo anyway? I know you haven't said anything yet.
Yeah. Hello. Should be hopefully a good race. Turnout is not too bad, I don't think. So.
Referee standards.
Hopefully we get hopefully we get a good scrap for the win out of the top 3 drivers in the championship.
Actually, first of all, I gotta check if they're all here. I haven't seen who's actually racing yet. It's dry qualifying, probably gonna be dry racing. Like what?
Yeah,
what
I
expect
so.
about
They all are here. All the championship protagonists.
Yeah, Sambam's here. Can't quite see that to Williams' garage. Of course, Leon's gonna be here.
Yeah, Black Phoenix is definitely here as well. Yeah.
Now, the stream last week, I think I worked out what the drivers needed to win the title, but now I've forgotten. I can't go back because the stream's been taken down. So, yeah, I forgot what the needs were. I'm gonna look.
Some of them, yeah. I know that obviously if Sam wins, he's won it regardless. If Leon wins, Sam needs to get second and fastest lap. And
Yeah,
I think if Black Phoenix wins, Leon and Sam have got to finish probably lower than 4th or something like that, 4th or 5th. So, mainly looking between Leon and Sam, but Black Phoenix always in there, obviously, if there's incidents or anything. So.
Oh, wait, the standings are in the PS. Oh, yeah, there are requirements actually on the Twitter page, actually, so I'll read them out off this. So the requirements for each driver to win the title here today, Sambam, who has taken over the lead of the championship after Leon's off race, let's say in Japan. Sambam, if he wins, then... Oh wait, no, that isn't... Oh, that's their stats from the season. Excuse me. They haven't posted the standings on the really Twitter page, and I haven't got my messages up.
The standings, I do have the standings.
Right, so yeah, Sambam, if he wins, then he goes on to 124 points. If Leon will get second in that way, he'll be on 116. So Sam just needs to win outright, basically.
Yeah.
Which he's only done twice this season. If Leon wins, that puts him on to 120 points.
They'll be on the same if Leon and Sam go second.
Yeah.
But Leon would have more wins, so Sam would need the fastest lap.
Yeah. Then for Black Phoenix, if he wins, then he has 115 points. So that will mean that Sambam, he'll need Sambam to finish 6th or lower, I would say, because if he gets 5th and fastest lap, then he wins it. Sorry, yeah, Sam, and then Leon, he'd be hoping for Leon to finish 3rd or lower if he wins. And we got a spinner, and that's Brandt.
You do.
And our tyres, that's in the hotel section. You need to be careful coming back on the track there, because that's pretty much a blind spot through there. Can't really see what's inside there. There's tunnels, the hotel section.
Just looking at the tyres, obviously this track has quite low abrasion on the tyres, so it is the C5, and on this game the C5 can overheat quite a lot, so it often makes good strategic races. With the tyres everyone's on at the moment, obviously for the main 3 title contenders, Sam and Leon opting for the soft C5 tyre, whereas Black Phoenix on the hards at the moment, which indicates to me Black Phoenix can start on the mediums. We'll see how that. Actually, Sam's on the hards as well. Sorry, my timing thing's telling me he's on softs, but he's not. He's on hards.
Yeah, I should imagine that the hards.
So is Leon actually. Still lying to me. They're all on hards.
The softs are literally the worst I'd have around here because they go off about 3 laps, and yeah, the worst corner on this track for when your tyres go off is turn 2 and 3. The car will just skid like it's on ice through there. Might as well wrap chains around your tyres. Brett's there. I'm watching Brett's there. He got incredibly close to the barrier coming off second to the last, second to penultimate corner. Recorded that. Got some times flooding in now. Who's the next person to set a time? Tom AJ has abandoned his lap.
Black Phoenix pretty close.
Westy, 34.6, decent time. And with everyone's tyre selections, maybe that could be the pole lap.
Indeed, Black Phoenix coming around the final corner now. Set his first lap. Where's he going to go?
Third.
P3, top of the hard runners for now.
Looking around, got Forbes next, I feel. He's going to go around to set a lap, and we're going to check where that yellow flag is in just a moment. Goes 7th, and the yellow flag's on away. So I'm not able to check it. It's unfortunate.
Sam to finish his lap now. Where he is compared to Black Phoenix. He goes ahead.
4th.
By 3 tenths.
To be honest, that's not bad.
That's a good
time set on hards. Got F3. Felix coming around the last corner. So it's 37.6, is the slowest of the time so far. And that's Leon. Set an invalid. And it was a 37.1 as well. Interesting.
Interesting. So most people opting for the hards.
Some yellows, slow car, I think it's Fran. That. Of course, there's a lot of opportunities to bin it on this track, especially the tyre wear. Interestingly, when I stepped in to commentate the F6 race after I DNF'd last night, I saw someone bin it on the entry to the hairpin. Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon's off again.
Fran.
Difficulty with those tyres.
Well, you don't want difficulty with those tyres because good chance that those are the tyres you're going to be starting the race on. So
yeah, I think he's missed a bit of front wing. Oh, it might just be the Red Bull actually. Can't see the front wing on it, but yeah, from 4th to 10th position, I would say they're all going to go for the mediums at the end of the session, considering on the hards. The top 3, I would say, are going to go for the softs. So,
well, there's currently only 2 drivers fitting the softs, and that's Tom AJ and Westy. And Tom AJ hasn't even set a lap yet. He's out on a out lap right now, and it does look like that he is gonna set a lap on those softs as he dummies it. Makes a shot down there, Bran. Sets a 153 and Leon set a 142. Maybe they're just trying to get some knowledge of the track. Yeah. And there's a car going slow, it's Brettster.
Leon just started his second run and invalidated it at turn 1. So
I don't know how you invalidate at turn 1.
You can run wide, it's quite harsh there. If you take too much curve on the inside it can as well. At least, yeah, he definitely has invalidated, it's backed off. Bit of pressure on Leon then. Let's get a lap in.
Yep. So as you predicted, the rest of the top three have selected a set of softs. And they all come out pretty close to each other on the track in comparison to some of these drivers. Got Rob Forbes now coming around the last corner. Interestingly, last week decided that to ask Leon to delay the race by 12 minutes because he just started a FIFA game premature to the race. And I'm not lying when I say that. He literally wanted to get a race delay because he started a FIFA game too late.
I'm not sure what he's doing right now, to be fair. It looks like he's pushing, but he doesn't have an ERS to push with. So. Maybe he's also just getting used to the track with the hards.
Yeah. Get the hards adjusted, maybe.
These top three then are going to play a crucial role in this decider.
Yeah.
Because of the three title contenders going to be behind them unless they go on the softs, I imagine. So it'll make things interesting. Obviously, Sam's teammate Oogie's ahead, so he could definitely help.
Yeah, Westy's just started a lap on softs, so as we see Felix, F3 go off into the grass at the chicane. Westy's just started a lap on softs. Fran and Oogie as well, also on softs. So do you think he's going to get pole out of them three? Actually, don't say anything yet, because Black Phoenix has gone out the track on softs as well. Maybe trying for a two-stopper.
Yeah.
Soft, medium, medium. Tried
Very
it last
strange.
night. Softs went off after 3 laps and I spun it and got wing damage.
Yeah, I think this is one of the very few tracks you can get away with a two-stop. I know there is a few, but this is a very viable strategy at this track because of the tyres. It's quite close between the 2 and the 1, so it should make it interesting.
Yeah. I reckon you could get pole there. Maybe get into the 133s. I haven't seen a driver do that so far this weekend.
I think that is the aim, to try and scrape the 33. Unless you're Louis W in F1 and you're in the 32s, but ignore that.
But then again, he's just too OP.
Yeah.
They need to make an F0 for him. Division above F1. Like, a lot of yellow flags floating about. No driver's really made any proper like spins and mistakes except for Brown, and I was on cold tyres. Westy extends his pole up by 4/10.
Good lap.
Yep.
Very good lap. One of the few tracks we get to actually see running through the whole qualifying session. Normally there's a bit of a lull in the middle, but because of the different tyres, a bit more action.
Yep, and then the race just doesn't deliver half the time.
Oh, let's hope it does.
But it depends on the turnout. Fran 3/10 off Westy and Nugizim was 4/10 off. Which means he's going to cut to Black Phoenix here. He's going down the back straight. The DRS has been deployed. Not abusing his ERS to such. Some yellows.
Yeah, I'm looking. It's Tom AJ.
Slowing down. Tom AJ.
He is turning around to get a pit in the last corner. I'm not sure that's entirely legal, but we'll push past that.
Softer pace on soft, let's say.
Look like the second door.
Yeah, that's on his time, which will give him a 35.3, but there's a lot of time to be gained in this last sector. There's a lot of corners. A lot of them are 90-degree corners, and that's because there's a Tilkadrome. Tilka loves his 90-degree corners. It's simple. Sambam has also selected a set of softs from what I can see in the garage. It would make sense now that for Leon to see, because he'll be seeing now that Sam and Phoenix will be setting their times on softs. Would he do the same? Come up to the line.
Yeah, it will be interesting to.
Black Phoenix.
Unless he wants to try something different.
Oh, it was an invalid. It would have been good enough for pole, but it was invalid, and that means that is qualifying run screwed? Because does he have enough time to go?
What time has he got left?
5 minutes.
Yeah, he should be okay.
They could have more time though. There is sometimes a timing glitch, so as I said, he could be okay as long as he is quick with getting in, getting out again, selecting the tyres. Maybe a couple of
set of
tweaks.
softs.
Maybe a couple of tweaks to the setup if he isn't really feeling it.
He is still pushing on his ERS. Maybe he's going again on this run.
That wouldn't make sense though, because those softs, like I said, they only go off like about 4 or 5 laps into a stint.
Pit. You know, he's just trying to get back in good time. Speaking about not having a law, we do have one now. Before everyone comes out, the softs or the mediums. All 3 title contenders on the softs.
No, I reckon Leon.
Apart from Leon on the medium, sorry. Yeah.
I reckon Leon could actually get up the order a bit here. Sam was actually going to select a set of mediums again now.
Mediums as well.
Mercer's meanwhile selected a set of softs. We got a engine firing up, and this is the Mercedes garage. It's the championship contender side. It's Sambam. I can see the tyre blankets have been taken off. The jacks have been taken off as well. And the man with the pointy fingers points in the right direction out.
So he is locked onto the mediums then.
Yep. But does he hit the wall on the pit exit? Highly possible around here.
With the new audio added for this game through the tunnel.
It's quite annoying to commentate over. Because you can't really hear your voice, you don't even know what you're saying, and if it's loud enough.
Phoenix is still on the soft. He's not selected mediums yet. I expect him to come out very soon. There's only been 3 minutes left. He selects mediums now. Maybe seeing what everyone else picks. So everyone will go for a medium run then. Apart from the top 4 and Tom AJ.
Sector 3. There's only a couple of cars on the track, so... Must have been Brown.
Must have been Brown. He's the only one on the lap, so we may as well go on board with him.
Yeah, we've got 10 people watching this F3 stream. Of course, I actually go... I think we hit 18 in F2 on Monday. So it isn't quite that, but it's good for F3.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see some love in the championship.
Also, I'm going to share out the links while I'm out and maybe get some more viewers in here wanting to watch the possibly the most intense championship decider of the season.
Leon
and also,
nice race.
we might get some more viewers in here because Codemasters Formula 1 game, the official Formula 1 game Twitter account, has retweeted the tweet. So, who knows, we might get some more viewers in here. And that probably means we're not going to get copyrighted either because the F1 game is going to be behind us.
Can't stop Formula 1 management. I'll see anyway.
We're up to 13.
Sam started his lap. Sam has started his lap. So he's the first one by a long way.
Yep.
2.5 tenths off sector 1.
Sector 3, we got a Ferrari off the track. It's Forbes going off the track win. Nico Rosberg crashed heavily back in 2012 after the back of the HRT of Narain Karthikeyan, the Cucumber.
Very good from Bran. E4 on the mediums.
That's not bad at all. Imagine what he could do on softs if he decided to go for that.
Out there.
I think he has had a podium this season, Bran. Can't remember which race. I'm gonna have to
the
check.
yellow flag.
It's swiftly cleared.
I was getting
Westy.
blocked here by Fran.
West setting invalid lap, I think. Fran needs to hurry up, I think. He needs to get the hurry up from his team because he's got 35 seconds to make it back round. He is coming through the triple right-hander, which leads to the hotel section. We'll have enough time, I think. Ugi's aim was to start the lap. Mess is about to start a lap. Who is? Sam. What can the championship leader do as he comes up to the line? He goes fourth. That's a decent time.
Very good.
It all depends on how his championship contenders will respond to that, I feel. Ugi is setting... He's setting a time on a set of softs. Skeeving in the chat saying, "Come on, the boys." Indeed. One question I haven't asked yet: who is your money on to win the title?
I've got to say Sam at the moment. Just because of the lead he's got.
It's only a 4-point lead, but
yeah. Well, looking at Leon so far, he's invalidated 2 of his hard runs, but he's in the last sector now. So let's hope he gets a good run in. He needs to be ahead of Sam really to keep this championship alive.
Ugi Azim is in the last sector. Fran is in the middle sector. Leon up to the line now. Will set a. He isn't invalid, but he goes 7th. Westy extends his pole time.
Black Phoenix on a much better lap.
Phoenix goes 4th. Now what can AMS do? AMS is on a set of softs, yeah. He can get into the 34s. Easily. Got a yellow flag in sector 3. I think there's been a crash down at the penultimate corner.
Brown's back top. I think Westy's going to be on pole.
Oh, and he's done the last corner. And that's that for AMS.
That for everyone. Tom AJ 1.3 seconds up.
He's 2 tenths down and he can't improve. Well, he's lagging everywhere.
Tom AJ to cross the line, he goes 11th. Yeah. There we have it.
So, in comparison, 2 of the championship contenders are close to each other on the track.
They're going to turn.
And then you got one down in 8th. It's going to be interesting to see what Leon can do. It's quite close grid, as it has been throughout the season. But Westy's on pole for the final time in Formula 3 this season, before it merges with Formula 2, in hope for better turnouts.
Before? Westy?
Not as far as I remember. It's his best chance today, of course.
I don't think I've seen him up there before. Very impressive.
It's a pretty mixed up grid, I'm not going to lie. And we got some AIs running into the back of each other, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Leon's coming to the chat saying he had a brake failure.
Brake failure? I've never seen that before, I'm not going to lie.
Well, Codemaster's retweeting the stream. Maybe watching the race. Will they have a look at that? Yeah, it's all part of the. It's all a part about Formula 1, isn't it? All part of it. You don't always prepare for heartbreak, as they say in this sport.
Indeed. There we go then. The top 3 all going to be on the softs. Everyone else on the mediums. So expect them to pit.
Or
early.
maybe for Forbes, you might select the hards at the start, but they're well off the pace compared to the rest of the tyres. Top 3 setting. Maybe going on to 2 stoppers. You can have a look at the grid for yourself if you want.
It'll be
people on the stream.
Interesting. I think with Sam and Black Phoenix 4th and 5th, obviously their tyres definitely going to be quicker than the softs after a few laps. So they've got to keep their noses clean, not hit any of them, and make sure they get through cleanly.
Yep.
I should imagine Oogie won't give Sam too much trouble, but the other 2.
Only day-to-night race this season. Abu Dhabi. And I think putting championship decider in the title in brackets tactic has really worked. Well, it's really paid off here, isn't it? Because I've got 14 viewers in the stream, and that's something that unusual for an F3 stream with this turnout. So it's not usual in PSGL where you get more viewers than actual drivers racing.
Yeah, all the hype. Let's hope it's a good one.
Yep. 6, 5, 4. I mean, people are really reading up until the last moment, maybe adjusting their strategies, their setups if need be.
I actually did. I'll tell you something that's going to blow your mind now. I was speaking to Louis the other day, or yesterday, and apparently if you don't ready up, your tyres are warmer when you leave the grid than if you ready up, so that might be a factor. You get a better start if you don't ready up. There we go.
But I do believe around here, warmer tyres are actually worse, because they wear out more. Around here at least.
Get very hot. The C5 softs. That's what West Ugi and Fran are going to have to look for.
Also, I might sound like a noob here, I might sound stupid, but do you know if you get disqualified from the formation lap, your tyre temps actually reset?
Yes, yeah. Yeah, you get an awful start, so you don't want that.
Yeah, it's kind of a punishment, it's a cool punishment.
Yeah. Unless
Right,
you pause the game.
let's see who's doing the Kimi Raikkonen down the back straight. I think Sam Bam is doing it. The Kimi Raikkonen, he just drives in a straight line when everyone else is weaving. It's funny to look at.
Keeping them cool. Now Leon's going to need an amazing start.
Yeah.
He needs to get up with the his two championship rivals.
He's got a lot of people to navigate if he wants to get close to these championship contenders. If he wants to win this title, of course. Bran, it's a clean driver. Plenty of racing experience with him from his F6 days. I know him well in terms of how clean he is at racing. Should be fine compared for Leon, but then Brettster, of course, he's had a bit of a rough patch recently in terms of his driving. Of course, that incident with the current championship leader Sam Bam in Brazil, in which he's actually starting alongside of. Maybe fireworks can be launched into turn 1.
It'll be interesting. The good thing for Leon is obviously a track like this, the strategy is very open. There's a lot of different strategies that can be done, and where it's just a single one stop, we'll have a chance to get through that way.
Oh, that's bad luck. I can't record.
I can't now record.
Wait, can you record?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Alright, you can. If the stream gets taken down, then yeah, we got back footage through Sam, which is cool.
Oh, this is a rubbish camera.
Yeah, the camera sorts itself out. Usually does. It doesn't. We're gonna have to go with. It does. 5 red lights. It is lights out, and away we go for the finale here in Abu Dhabi. The best start from Black Phoenix on the second row. He's going to take second into turn 1 from 4th. That's a brilliant start. Is there any close up behind? Brett says challenging Sam Bam. He's very close to him. Leon in again collected by the Ferrari back there. But other than that, it's pretty clean. There's already a forming gap.
Black Phoenix needed.
Lock up Ferrari on Leon. Oh, Leon's going to lose the position to Bran again.
Someone has been hit by Brettster.
Oh, and the Brazil fireworks are erupting already.
Is that damage?
It's not the first time they've tangled on track this season. Within the last couple of weeks, at least.
Start. Black Phoenix.
Black Phoenix has got the best start he could ever wish for.
Already in second place. He's looking quick.
That's Felix on Sam Bam. Maybe some Nico Hulkenbergs down into the chicane, some rolling cars. No, we're all through it clean. And look at that there, that's Black Phoenix going for the lead. He's going to take the lead of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and I think, does that mean he'll take the lead of the championship? Oh no, Wesley's come back. Wesley's going to retake the lead again. Oh, we've got some cars running off the track. That's a Red Bull, and that is... I believe it was Felix in the other Red Bull to Brown, 32 Red Bull.
Unfortunately, I think Sam has got damage. He's not looking very quick.
It's not
you can't
visible.
see it on
it's
his car, but
not visual damage. Maybe just
at the turning, he's looking. He's got a lot of room to steer.
A slight dent in the wing.
Oogie is going to have to play the team game for Mercedes and try and get past Black Phoenix. Leon's in a fairly good position now, considering his qualifying he had. So
yeah,
he's only got to be near Black Phoenix, and as long as he outscores Sam by 4, which not quite doing yet, but
I'll try the best I can do to bring some live point updates. If Black Phoenix is on 99 points, which means that he will be currently on 111 points, which will put him in the championship lead, but then Leon scoring another 5, which puts his total up onto 109. And Sam Bam is currently scoring 3, which means that so far it's going to be a tie in terms of points.
Black Phoenix got a very good chance here.
But this move here could be for the championship lead. He doesn't want to make it. He needs to pick out the right moves at the right time if he wants any chance of getting it, to be honest. Tom AJ and AMS go side by side at the back, and it's through the chicane where Nico Hulkenberg rolled over last year. It's fine through there.
Black Phoenix again goes to the outside. He backs off. He puts it down to non-hover down the straight, so it doesn't look like he wants the position yet.
But he needs to be careful, because Uyazim is... They've not pulled out away from the rest of the pack at all, and Uyazim is the closest to them, of course, and that will mean that Uyazim is possibly the most likely person to actually jump him. And of course, if Black Phoenix actually goes down to 3rd, then he'd be losing the championship. Watch Brett and Leon. Well, to be honest, you could actually see that battle because it's literally the whole train. That battle. So and they're in it. And Sambam's picked up a penalty. It's been the worst pass. It's been the worst start possible for him. Brett's has gone quickest.
I mean, that's the damage collided with Brettster. As you were saying before, they've had previous, so
fireworks have been
they're
thrown.
They're not going to be happy, but there's a long way to go and a lot of strategy to play with. So I don't expect that'll be the only penalty.
And the cars are pretty close to each other on the track as well, so there's a lot to play for. There's literally a 6-car battle for the lead. Near enough, and they're all trying to get the 2 off each other. It's like a restart of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
I'm expecting Black Phoenix to go through here with the DRS. It's so close to the back of Westy.
He's got the DRS this time. Westy's going to be defending the inside. It's not the easiest to make a move on the outside there. I tried it twice and lost out both times last night.
On the outside, that's brave.
Oh, and he's got it. Fair play.
He's made it. It's a nice move. Runs off the track.
That is the championship lead. There's contact, and that's Leon round. Was it? No, he's kept it. I saw his car sliding off then. I thought he was round, and now Sambam is actually in the back of him here.
I'm getting very close. Obviously, Fran went off the previous corner, which I think is why
Fran's run wide again.
Messy.
Yeah.
Fran
has got. Yeah, his tyres are dead. His tyres are dead. It's simple. His soft tyres are completely gone, and I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him dive off into the pits right about now. Surprisingly, he doesn't. He's going to hold it for another lap, but he's going to be slow.
Phoenix fastest lap now, he's out into the lead. I'm expecting him to pull away from the soft runners now. He's done all he can in the championship. It's just down to the other 2. Brettster is going to be the next one to try and get past the soft runners if the tyres are going off.
The back 4, the 2 Rebels and the Ferrari Tom Ag and Renault of AMS, they've completely tailed off. Now this is pretty much battle for second place. The toe's trying to be broken here by Black Phoenix, and to my surprise, Westy he gained a lot on him down that straight.
Yeah, DRS being very powerful as usual.
You know, I
don't
think it's entirely over for Westy. There's 2 Rebels battling at the back. I think there was contact there actually between Brand and Felix. Slight contact. He's going to get the DRS back on him here. Not entirely for the wooden spoon. Of course, his positions are for points, and Brand actually takes him around the outside. He's trying to be conservative. Of course, they are teammates, and Forbes picks up a penalty. That's unfortunate for him. He's nearly 3 seconds in front of the Rebel boys, so that shouldn't really matter in terms of where you finish at the end.
Yeah, I said Sam had damage, but I'm not sure he does now. He's definitely sticking with the top 5, which is what he needs to do. As long as he sticks with Leon this entire race, he's still got a very good chance of winning this. Leon needs to get through.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
2016, by any chance?
Exactly. It reminds me of when Nico Rosberg won it here. When Lewis Hamilton just backed the top 4 up and hoping that Rosberg would get overtaken by Vettel and Verstappen, and they were telling Hamilton to speed up, but he's like, no, I don't want to speed up. If I slow the cars behind me down, there's a good chance that the Vettel and Verstappen would overtake Rosberg and I'll win the championship, but it never came to be.
We could definitely see that if Leon and Sam get through and it's just Black Phoenix. Westy's lost the DRS on Black Phoenix now, so it's going to make him vulnerable to Oogie.
Yeah.
Looks to the inside. I think he'll wait for the second straight.
Oogie is not going to send it.
Opportunity.
He's got Brettster right there, though. He's got Brettster right there, and I think Brettster's in the. He's the favourite to get second place here, I reckon.
Yeah, I think
as long as he doesn't do anything stupid. He's been known for doing some stupid things this season, but as long as he keeps his nose clean, then he'll be fine.
Ooh.
But that's exactly not what he's doing, because he's going to try and dive it down the inside there, and he's caused him to spin him. And I told him to keep it clean.
Oogie, that was close.
I told him to keep it clean. It's exactly what he didn't do, and in turn has caused someone to get a penalty, which I do imagine that will be taken off.
To be fair, I don't. Oh, and Oogie's round.
And there he goes. That's when the Mercedes
Contact
gone.
with Westy. Oh, Westy from pole position.
And like that now, Leon and Sambam are 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, that's definitely worked out very nicely for them. I think they're go over that incident with Oogie and Bretster. Bretster
Oh,
definitely found a small gap
Forbes
at the
ran
inside.
wide and he has disconnected. Quite odd, he was in 6th. And Westy's out completely. The pole sitter is out.
He's heading off.
His tyres must have gone right off. Forbes has rejoined, so I'm guessing that was just a lag. That was a lag.
I think
quit.
Oogie missed his braking point with Bretster because of him up the inside.
Oh,
I think
Fran.
Blaine-
That was close.
Oh,
See,
right,
his
Fran
rear
with
end is going. Those tyres
See.
are definitely dead.
They're not easily coming in now. So the two soft runners have been taken out of contention through an incident, so it's definitely helped Bretster, Leon, Sam getting through. We'll have to see Bretster's pace compared to Black Phoenix and where he's going to catch.
Yep. And out of all that now, all those collisions, the two Red Bulls who were fighting for 9th and 10th are now fighting for 6th.
Yeah.
That is quite a turn of
it.
events. Surprised Oogie didn't pit, actually.
Bretster's catching Black Phoenix, and he's taking Leon and Sam with him, so
He's helping them.
this could get interesting.
He's helping one of the main championship contenders, and one of the championship contenders he's already come to blows with this season.
I think at this very stage, Sam will still win. But it will be very close between all three of them.
So, as you say that, Black Phoenix, he will be on at the minute 115 points. Leon is going to be on 114 points, and
With fastest
Sam,
lap.
so that'll be 115, and Sam is scoring 8 points, which means that he'll be on 116 points.
Sam will win by 1 point.
It's incredibly close
Yeah.
at the moment. Oh, Leon lost the rear end. Oh, and his car is in the air. And
Bit
it
of
was,
a bunny hop.
oh,
Sam
he's kept third though. He's kept it. So the results, as we just called them out, they're staying the same at the minute, despite that little moment. And maybe
Sam's
that's
got
an
a very good
example.
chance now. Leon will have lost the DRS from Bretster. He's going to get close.
Yeah, and he's going to have him, I think. Wait, no, he is going to
He's
back off.
really
He's going
waiting
to play
for
it
the-
sensible.
Looking at the ERS, Sam has a lot of ERS compared to everyone else, really. He's definitely
Yeah.
been holding back a little
I
bit.
think Sam's just playing it conservative because he knows if he keeps this position, if he keeps 4th, then he's got the championship wrapped up by a point.
Into overtake. He's going to go for it now. Go to the outside.
Oh,
Leon's not going to make this easy.
well, of course he
Into
isn't, is he?
position. No. I'm staying behind. I think that's a sensible thing to do. That has allowed Bretster to get away as well.
So it's kind of like the 2007 title fight at the minute where Raikkonen won it, and then the runners-up, the guys finished 2nd, 3rd, lost about a single point. That's exactly what is happening.
Yeah.
Instead, that no one's had any gearbox issues, like Lewis Hamilton.
Bretster is very quick. He's nearly got the DRS on Black Phoenix now, so
So
it's
Fran
not what Black
pits.
Phoenix wants.
So both of the soft runners are pitted.
Softens the pit quite late, so that does. I'd expect him to go into hard to go to the
Well,
end.
To be honest, if you keep the tyre temps down to a reasonable amount, I think lap 6, lap 7 is actually a good lap to actually get
Oogie's for
them to.
mediums.
Yeah, he's going for the 2-stopper. Meanwhile, Fran's just going to go make the
I'm
tyres
just gonna
go to the
for
end.
one.
Interesting to see how that pays out for them. Sam is going to get the DRS again. He's further back than he was last lap. And he isn't going to have
I
the
think he'll be
opportunity to...
happy. Sit
Yeah.
there for a bit.
But then again, it all depends on where he comes out during the pit stop. But the
Does.
two Red Bulls, as long as they keep on battling, it's going to fall right into his hands.
I mean, at the moment, any one of them pits, they're going to be P9.
Yep.
Sam goes to the outside again. Leon locks up. Goes a bit tight.
But you
someone's
know,
gonna switch back line.
If pit stops play their way, and say for example Bretster comes out near Sambam, that could be rather interesting.
Yeah, indeed it could. Obviously, Sam on the back foot with that penalty so far, but I'm not sure about the other two. Leon very squirmy.
That is right. I forgot about that penalty he had earlier on.
Yeah, that could play crucial.
And as far as I remember, when Fran pitted, he wasn't too far behind us lot, was he?
Oh no, no, he wasn't. Well, he dropped back from the tyres, but he'll have good pace on his new set, that's for sure. I expect it to be around the Red Bulls, I'd say. Maybe a bit closer.
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced they're all going to one stop though. I think some of them will go for the two. Medium, medium, soft, I reckon. Could say a mixture of medium, medium, soft and medium hard. Depending on if you want to go aggressive or not. I'm thinking Brettster might go quite aggressive, looking at his pace.
Would the medium soft be doable though? If they got enough softs in the garage for some of these drivers?
It probably would, but with the overheating it's a bit more risky. I want to go really aggressive, yeah, but I'd expect them to have to go to about that 13ish, probably a bit more if they want to do that. Whereas the medium, medium, soft, I'd expect about 10.
I would like to see a driver in the top 4 try that strategy.
Yeah.
Because I think it could just throw everything up in the air.
It'd make it a lot more interesting as well.
Oh, Leon.
Losing a bit of time to Leon. Leon's definitely pushing more. Just going to have a look at Fran's lap times. He's not actually set the time yet, so there's no point in looking, but look at his sectors. 42.1. He is about 3/10 quicker than the leaders at the moment. Just in the middle sector alone, so he's definitely gaining, but he's a long way back. Give it 3-4 more laps and he'll definitely be in the fight.
Now I just saw the gap between Brettster and Black Phoenix actually went down to under a second for a bit. It's dead on a second now. I don't know if they, when they pass the detection point, because around there.
It's around
I think
there,
Brettster.
Yeah, I think very close.
I think Brettster, yeah, he has got DRS.
If Black
Be
Phoenix
interested to see how close he can get.
It's going to be very difficult to win the championship. He needs this win.
His ERS is not really helping Brettster.
No. But now he's got the DRS, he can definitely save more.
Black Phoenix needs to get fastest lap, it's simple.
Yeah, and he needs the win.
And Brettster could be the one that will deny him this title. It could be.
The gap's down to 24 seconds to the leader from Fran now, so Fran will come out ahead of Sam when Sam pits, and possibly Leon at the moment. Rest of 4 temps behind Black Phoenix. Black Phoenix was making a mistake, 2 temps. Just got very close all of a sudden. This could get close. Comes to the next lap. Fran picks up another penalty.
So they don't decide to pit.
They don't, but I think Brettster's going to look very racy on this.
Oh, Sam's pitted.
This lap. Sam pits. That's going to be a 2-stop.
Aggressive approach. It's a yellow flag, and there's a car off the track. It's AMS.
No front wing change, so he didn't have damage, but that's going to be a very aggressive strategy now. Looking forward to seeing where he can get up to. Obviously, with the front 2 battling, it gives him a good chance. It's going to be all about his pace now. Let's get back up to where he needs to be and getting through the traffic. Let's have a look where he joins behind Fran and AMS, so he's going to want to get through there as quickly as he can.
Do you know earlier when we said is it possible for the medium soft to happen, and we would like a driver in the top 4 to try it out? Well, we've actually got a driver actually trying it out. He's not in the top 4, it's Felix, F3. He has gone on to a set of soft. He's trying that very aggressive strategy that we was talking about earlier. And it is an overtake between the 2 Renault cars, and Fran is locked up heavily. That is not going to help his tyres one bit.
And Sam's
one lock-up could be massive.
Sam's all over them. He's going to want to get past the AMS here. It's crucial.
He's got a double toe. One of them's lagging. That's really putting me off. They're going to go 3 wide, are they?
Oh, this is risky.
Nah, Sam doesn't want to risk that. He can't
Sam
risk
through the middle.
Ooh.
Sam through the middle.
Threading the needle.
Oh, this is...
Oh. He didn't need to try that. Doesn't need to really try these overtakes.
Around the outside of front.
Doesn't need to
Fran
try the risky
overtakes.
ones.
He has the one that's pit.
Uh,
He should get AMS. He's going to go for AMS now. This is risky. This is risky.
Brilliant sequence
Last
of
move.
overtakes. Black Phoenix has pitted.
Ran
Leon
off
has
again.
pitted. Now it's a battle between the pit crews and wherever Sam is on the track. Leon's gone onto a set of hards. So is Black Phoenix.
Hards, one stop. So
Sam's
Sam
gone
is
for
the
a
only
2.
one on the aggressive strategy. This could get interesting. Where's Sam
And
gonna
he's
come
not
out?
even going to jump them. He's not even going to jump both of them. They've just come out the tunnel now. Felix is just taking fastest lap, which means Leon's now down to 114 points.
And Sam's behind. Because of the Renault's holding them up. I think that's cost him, you know, 3rd and 4th position. But it does mean on this strategy he's more likely to get the fastest lap points.
Yep.
Which obviously you can think about. I think looking at who he's fighting, he was at the back of the train. There's quite a big gap to the Red Bulls. So I think even if the strategy doesn't pay off, I think he's still got a good chance of finishing 4th where he started or where he was before he pit. So.
Oh, battle up behind the 2 Renaults are going at it again. It's F3 as well involved in this. F3 is looking quick because he's on the set of softs, but those softs are going to go off before long.
Touches the back of AMS.
It's going to be a repeat of last lap, but this time it's a Red Bull instead of a Mercedes going for the overtakes, and this time he's actually going to go for it. Of course, he has nothing to play in the championship. They're 3 wide.
Wow.
One of them backs out. The other can't make the move.
Great job from AMS. He's an experience to good use. Is Bretster carrying on? No, he pits. I expect this to be for a set of hards.
Will he speed? No, he doesn't. And that means that unless Tom AJ doesn't pit, then Tom AJ will take the lead. Now the pit time is actually not long around here.
It is a set of hards.
Plus he cut turn 1 as well.
Sam all over Leon now.
Black Phoenix. This is going to be close. Brett's just coming through the tunnel now. Black Phoenix, I believe, has taken it. But
Black Phoenix is ahead. Leon's ahead.
Brett's to go.
Brett's
They're all
lost
ahead.
Quite a lot, and Sam's ahead.
Oh, here we go then. Battle between the 3 drivers fighting for the championship.
Sam needs to get past Leon before Leon gets Black Phoenix DRS. That'll definitely make things easier. He needs to be ahead of these before they all make the final. Well, before Sam makes his final stop. He needs some insane pace now. That's for sure.
Yep.
Getting close to Leon.
Now
I don't think he'll go for the move.
What you see here, that's a shot you like to see. Almost the whole field in one shot. Except for Tom AJ. And Sam has got the move, and that means that at the moment he will be winning the championship by 1 point. Leon needs to come back pretty much. He hasn't got the RS to do it.
No, then he's not. Backs off in the RS. But Sam could definitely pull Leon onto the back of Black Phoenix. So probably a smart move from Leon there.
I tell you what, there's going to be a risky move pull between one of these drivers, I feel. Brett's just catching as well.
Well, come the end of the race, it's going to be all or nothing.
Yep.
We've been racing for this championship
and
whole
Tom
season.
AJ,
It comes down to this.
if Tom AJ doesn't pit, then these guys are going to come up into the back of him.
Yes,
and he does pit, so
yeah.
Black Phoenix will retake the lead, which means that he'll be back up to 115 points. Sam will have 120, so he'll be winning it by 5 points. But the penalty, of course, like you said earlier, that he had, that will drop him behind Bretster. Actually, never mind, Bretster's just gone and got a penalty.
I don't want to spoil anything on the penalties, but Leon is looking very good. He's only got 1 warning throughout this whole race, so...
Also, while he wasn't looking, Fran actually managed to get past... Oh, sorry, no, that's a different Red Bull. It's a 4-way battle, actually, for P6. That is actually quite mental. Fran is going to send it down the inside of the hip, and then he's going to lose out, and now Brand's going to be side by side with him. They're close. Brand's going to get a Mega 2 off AMS. So is Ugizine. They're going to go 3 wide. AMS is going to push Brand out. Gets the move done just before the rumble strip narrows the track. And the Renaults are going to have to leave each other to duel, and one of them actually makes contact with each other, I believe.
A lot of lag going in between these cars, but it's all been clean so far. The Renault is still going at it.
Ukizi must be open for a collision between these two Renault guys because he's not using any bit of VRS.
Ooh.
Or something like
He's
that.
definitely going to be looking for a move now. He's very close.
He's looking for a mistake. And he'll just be there to pick up pieces, that's what I'm imagining.
There's some...
Oh, don't try it there, Fran. And that's going to hold up Ugizim. Oh, that lag is really off-putting. Makes it so I don't actually know where he actually is.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not much better to race with either.
Yeah. The 81 and the 91 Renaults. Behind them, you got the what number does the Renault Ugizim? The 82 Mercedes. Reading out like it's some kind of NASCAR type thing there. They read out in the numbers instead of the driver names.
To be through this lap. For the lead.
Of course, the championship battle is more important than the two Renaults battling, so we're going to cut to the battle for the lead, and Sam Bam, this will put him in the lead of the championship for good. Put him in the lead outright, but remember, penalties, he's got to stop again.
It's a good run out of the chicane. He could definitely come back or something.
Not using entirely his ERS here.
No, I think it's better of it. He's going to stick with. No, he's only got to stick with Sam.
Contact between Fran and Oogie, and Fran gets shoved out by his teammate there. Cuts back in the toe. And around the outside, Leon is currently in third throne, which means that he will be losing out in the championship as Sam Bam. Currently winning, he'll be on 124 points. But he does have to stop again.
This championship won't be decided until the very final lap with Sam's strategy.
It's a repeat of 2016, pretty much.
Yeah, it is. Sam's going to be charging.
So
obviously,
Black Phoenix
not looking good.
Be on 111 points. Leon at the minute is on 114 points. He's currently on 114 points, which means he's 10 points off Sam. He needs to win the race at this rate.
Black Phoenix needs more cars between himself and his two rivals. Unfortunately, he's not getting at the moment. Brett's definitely there or thereabouts, and he needs definitely needs Brett's to get through.
Yep, Brett's could easily spoil the party for any of these drivers if he wants to. Of course, if he doesn't feel the need to get involved because these guys are fighting for a championship here, then that's completely fine. But it is Brettster. Anything is possible in his mind.
For Sam's strategy to work, he needs to break the DRS and pull away.
If he sees a little opening, Brettster's like one of those drivers. If he sees a little opening, then he'll go for it. He's like one of them drivers.
Yep, indeed. Oh, Sam, another penalty. That's not going to help.
Oh, look at this. Meanwhile, the Renaults are just going backwards and backwards in this race like the Hasses are in real life. Now they're battling the Ferraris for the wooden spoon of this race, at least. AMS takes 9th. Of course, AMS originally started the season at Racing Point, then went to McLaren and then transferred over to Renault when Jay Fletcher got demoted into F3. Just to reinstate, Leon needs to win the race outright if he has any chance of winning the title.
Leon needs to win. Black Phoenix needs to win.
Yeah.
Sam needs at least second if Leon wins. Black Phoenix wins, Sam only needs 4th or 5th, depending on where Leon finishes.
And plus the fastest lap rule as well could play a difference, and so could Brettster.
At the moment, I don't think no matter what happens, Sam's definitely on for P4. So I think if Black Phoenix wins and Sam gets 4th, he's won it anyway. So as long as Leon doesn't win, Sam's looking very good at the moment.
Yep, we got Abiodun into the chat. Of course, he was originally.
The Ferraris and the Renaults.
Of course, Abiodun was actually originally supposed to drive a Ferrari, I think, in F3. At the minute, the championship has been won by Sambam, but he has to pit again, and that could be a highly decisive move there from Leon. With Sam needing to pit again, that can mean the win for Leon, depending on where Sambam comes out. Of course, like I said, Leon needs to win the championship. Black Phoenix is currently on 109 points. Leon, if he wins the race, then he'll be on 120. Black Phoenix comes second, then he'll be on 111, like I've stated. We've got yellows, and that, oh, they're inevitably, one of the Renaults have been spun off the track. It was AMS.
Be liking the look of Leon behind.
That was
He
inevitable.
needs Black Phoenix.
Bretster.
Black Phoenix needs to win.
Brett's left,
Leon's.
and AMS has spun again.
Leon suddenly is in a very good position.
Yeah.
He's in his championship position he needs at the moment.
To be honest though, it ain't over. Literally everyone could be in the championship position right now, and AMS has gone again and has been reset to the track.
I don't want to say it like this, but I think this race, or this championship, could be decided on penalties. Because of how close everything is.
Yep.
Well,
And pit then AMS, it's just the only logical answer. That's exactly what he's done. Black Phoenix now. He's going to come back at him. That is a move decisive for the championship. Of course, if Sambam needs to pit again, if Leon finishes second, that is going to be 116 points for him. Black Phoenix wins, and that's 115 points. Then again, it all depends on where Sam comes out, like I've said.
ooh, mistake from Leon.
Oh.
Black Phoenix to close up again.
When will Bretson make some moves, though? It'll be interesting to see that. And they haven't changed AMS's wings, so that's good for him. I'm assuming he hit the wall. It's no visual damage. I think Bretster, he could get close enough through the first sector here, and he'll try and challenge these guys down the straight. And I know Bretster, he's probably going to go and try and some moves on these guys, just regardless if you're in a championship fight. Yep. He's going to have a good tour on him here. Bretster could easily win this race and cancel any championship hopes for these two drivers he's going to overtake possibly. Isn't going to up the ERS, he's going to save it for the next straight, although he has lost a lot of ground down that straight because of the toe.
Is in overtake. Oh no,
he isn't.
Leon has no ERS. Leon's going to be vulnerable down the back straight.
You know, I reckon there's going to be a stupid move pulled off by one of these drivers. An aggressive move, you know, an all or nothing type move.
I think it's going to have a really good run with like Leon having any ERS.
He's not going to use it. Oh, nearly cuts back on in front of Bretster.
Bretster nearly.
That's all his hard work undone.
Here's his front wing. I'm just thinking at Sam at the moment, he's going to come out with Ugi in P7, so he's going to have a lot of work to do.
Who's that, Sam?
Yeah.
Depends when he does pit though.
Working out for him.
He will pit for a set of softs on lap 22, that's what I'm predicting.
Maybe around lap 21, 22, yeah, I'd imagine. But at the moment, I don't think he's pulling the gap enough on the...
2.4 is the gap. Oh, Bretster. Bretster got a very wiggly rear end there. A fishtail. AMS pits again to repair his front wing. Like you said last lap, the guys actually didn't repair his front wing. And fair play to F3, you know, was taking those set of softs 9-10 laps. And it's possibly going to go into another set. Yes, he is.
That's a good indication for Sam then, into how long he can take the tyres. Pace is quite good.
Who's on to win the champ? Still Sambam currently. If he pits, then it's going to be Leon on for it. But then penalties are going to come into play. I think you did see Black Phoenix get a penalty earlier on. I'm positive.
Looking good Leon right now, that's what I'm saying. But we shall see.
Connor has just helped the viewers in the chat by posting the standings going into the race, so that will probably leave the viewers to do the math as the race goes on. And obviously we've got an all-time record for views in an F3 stream this season. The championship decider in brackets and the title tactic has really worked. I reckon if people didn't see this as a championship decider, they would have just clicked off. So when does Samba make the move to pit? Not this lap. Oh, it is this lap. It's a very...
It's an early choice.
Oh no. That's 9 seconds worth of penalties, and that's the championship done, I believe. Leon takes the lead, and currently the championship, it's not over entirely though.
Sam needs Black Phoenix to win this race. That's the only way he can win this race.
Where's he going to come out? Bran pits, so he's not going to come out in front of Bran. He's going to
come out before. He's going to have a good clean air. Boogie will not give him any trouble.
Yeah, they are good friends.
He'll be ahead anyway. Oh, I think he just hit the wall on the exit of the tunnel. Sam, that was... I'm not sure if he did or not, but it was...
He's come out just in front of Boogie, who actually lost the rear end there, I believe, so that's...
19 seconds. He's going to have to hope for a big battle between the leaders. It's all going to come down to who wins between Leon and Black Phoenix now.
The only problem is, though, Abby, you can't get that removed because that's a warning penalty in positive. Was that a warning penalty, or was that a straight penalty?
Pretty sure. I'll have a look, actually.
Because if it's a warning penalty, of course, can't get removed. Black Phoenix is going to make the move, is he? Black Phoenix is going to make the move down the inside. This is entirely for the championship now. Leon finishes second, then that's 116 points. If Phoenix wins, that's 115 points. Black Phoenix needs to get the fastest lap, which I don't think he's going to get because Sambam's on a set. It's off. He's going to set it, isn't he?
I think Black Phoenix, in a way, is fighting for Sam's championship. If Black Phoenix wins, Sam wins the championship. Leon wins the championship. Black Phoenix, unfortunately, not in it unless Leon makes a mistake.
Sambam gets the extra point for fastest lap, and he's won it.
Not if Leon wins, though.
Ah, yeah, he's on 120 points if he wins. I thought it was counting points if he got second there. My mistake.
So it's all down to Black Phoenix and Leon. Maybe even Brettster if Brettster gets involved, but...
He's been keeping his nose in there, but I don't think he will get involved. Even though he has gone for some stupid moves, I don't think he's stupid enough to make a move that will determine the championship for other drivers.
He's caught for 2 seconds. He can definitely catch these guys, I think, but with his penalties, obviously.
Oogie Zim is going to throw a spanner into the works. He's going to gun fastest lap. He could possibly take the title of his teammate if Black Phoenix overtakes Leon.
That would be very bizarre if he does that.
Brett's just definitely within the chance of getting Black Phoenix at least. Black Phoenix has got the run of dreams out of that chicane.
It's close. He's not pushing though. He's in 0 ERS, so...
He was in 4 for a moment. Shut the door on him there, Leon. And I'm positive that Brettster is very sick of seeing the all-in rear wing on the Williams, and I'm pretty sure that Black Phoenix is definitely tired of seeing the Husky chocolate advertisement there on the rear wing of the McLaren.
Yeah. So 16 points for a win, 12 for second, 10 for third, 8 for 4. That's 116. Yeah, Black Phoenix, my calculations, isn't in this at all unless Sam finishes about
there he
6.
goes. That's 117 points for Sam. It does come down to penalties, like you say, but with that one penalty that he did get, will it be enough to beat Brettster? Because if they got the same amount of penalties, then it's track position then, isn't it? Pretty much, those penalties are just taken out of the equation. They got the same amount.
I don't think they do, but I don't want to look too much. Black Phoenix.
He's going to try and break the toe. He's going to dive it. Yeah. And that.
Oh, Brettster.
Oh no, Brettster. I knew he was going to do that. And Leon's losing the rear.
Leon had a poor run.
So what does this mean now? That Black Phoenix is on 115 points. Leon has just taken 4 points off his tally. It's down to 116. Sam is going to win it.
Sam is back in it.
At this moment. Leon needs to think of a quick response and a quick way out to get back in front of Black Phoenix.
This is going to go down to the last lap. Whoever's ahead. Whoever wins this race will decide the championship.
It all depends if Sam Bam's tyres actually go off.
Yeah, I mean, he's further ahead, he's far
puncture.
enough ahead of the Red Bulls to not worry about the penalties. I would say that he's very likely to finish 4th now. It will be all about Leon, whether he can get back past Black Phoenix. And obviously Bretster, look how close he is. He could, yeah, he could cause chaos.
And yet again, it all depends on penalties. I haven't seen Leon pick up a penalty, but I do believe that Black Phoenix has got one. But then it depends. Bretster is closer to Leon and Leon is closer to Black Phoenix, so will that mean that Bretster has something to say in this, a big part to say in this? But Leon, he needs to use his ERS on his back straight. He's saving it. He's just hoping for a toe because Black Phoenix hasn't got a toe in front of him. Bretster's got a toe. He's closing a little. So is Leon. Is closing in about the same amount to each other. The gap's about. Oh, he's bumped into the rear of him.
The back of Black Phoenix there.
With 5 laps to go, it's getting feisty. It's getting feisty, Sam Bam. Gamer.
Obviously, I don't normally look at the penalties, so I don't want to ruin anything. But for the sake of this race and how close it is, I will say that Black Phoenix.
Yeah, don't tell the stream. That's what I'm going to say.
Obviously, at the moment, it's
give a reaction.
To play for, yeah. It's all to play for between Black Phoenix and Leon.
Yeah,
that's for sure. What's all to play for between all of them, and it will definitely go down to the end.
The 2 Rebels are fighting for P5, like they were early on in the race, but for different positions. 4 laps to go in Abu Dhabi and in the F3 season.
The top 3 covered by a second.
The gap between Bretster and Sam Bam now down to 7.6. He's definitely reeled that gap in. But at the minute he is winning the title. And it looks like to me that Leon has lost a lot of time.
Leon definitely seems more on the edge with his car. He seems less confident in it, but he's got the position he needs, so maybe it's just his driving style.
This is edgy stuff. This is nail-biting stuff, honestly. It's Praga supporting Leon. We don't know how it's going to turn out at the minute, Lewis. Marshall. Penalties are going to have the biggest say in it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Leon very close to Black Phoenix again. Is he going to go for it? Be brave to do so.
It's all down to the last lap, in my opinion.
It is.
If you're going to make a move, if you're close enough, go do it on the last lap. Bretster got a bit of a rear end kick there. It's a brilliant view for here, actually. Car's coming through that double right-hander.
Lock up from Leon.
Black Phoenix, I'm pretty sure, ran a bit wide as well. But the gap has been extended. We got a lot of support for Leon now coming in the chat. They want to see him win. Of course, he is one of the most well-known drivers in this league, and Bran has been spun out and has got wing damage, and that means that Fran will pick up that P6.
Sam's going to be on these at the end. Could definitely get to the back of this train. We're very close in the last lap, but Brett's has lost a bit of time. Might even be the DRS. Ooh! As I go on board with him, he lost it there through the. That's right.
Brett's has got the best seat in the house for this championship battle, I think, so I'm going to keep on board with him.
He has the most DRS as well. Definitely been saving it. Leon very close to the back of Black Phoenix.
If I was Bretzer, though, don't get a box of popcorn out, because he'd easily be dragged into this if they fight too much. Leon is not using his ERS completely.
He's waiting for the second straight.
the top three
Taking
did
a nice run out this corner.
mediums to hards. Well, except for Sam, who did softs to no mediums to softs, and
Nice run.
other three did us medium to hard.
If I was Leon right now, I'd be using this DRS to save the ERS for the final lap.
Yep,
Go
it's
for
all
a fast lap at the
it's
end.
do or die on the last lap. Sam is now closed the gap down to 5 seconds.
But unless anyone pits now, Sam will get the fastest lap point. I don't think that's going to make much difference in the end anyway. It's going to be all down between.
Jay Fletcher said, "I wish I could have taken Leon out." Instantly, message deleted. Probably hidden from the channel.
Well, that's why he's not in the contention for this title, but we've got more important things to worry about now.
He's his own personality, and that personality cost him in this race for the title.
2 laps to go
Brett's
on
just
this
closest to Leon.
championship in this whole season. It's got to be the most exciting battle of any league.
The most exciting battle currently going on in PSGL this season, anyway.
Yeah. Glad to be here to witness it. Leon, I don't think he'll make the move. I think he'll wait for the last lap.
We now got 20 people watching, tuning in
He
for
does
the
have-
last laps of this championship battle, this intense championship battle. At one point, the top 6 were separated by just 5 points, I believe, in the mid-stage of the season. Now it's down to 3 drivers. And the last few moments of it, it's been broadcasted and it's been tuned into by, I'm going to say most of the PSGL grid. Watching from somewhere.
The end of the straight on the next lap is going to be where it all is decided, in my opinion. But
Oh, Bretster got very close to the rear end of Leon. No, he needs to be careful. He can't. Bretster shouldn't get involved in this. It's not his title battle. It's these two and Sambam.
Sambam's
It's
going to
now
be
down to
there.
3.2.
He's going to be watching it. He can see his title getting decided by these front 2. Black Phoenix goes deep. Leon. Black Phoenix must be feeling the pressure.
A
now.
lot of people are predicting Leon.
Oh,
Oh
Leon gets a
no!
penalty. That could decide everything.
It all depends how many penalties Black Phoenix has got. We only caught one on stream, remember, but of course many more could have been scored.
Of course, that's not going to change anything with Leon wanting to go for this.
He needs to go for this now. He needs to go for this. He's going to be level on track. He's saved about enough ERS, I should imagine. He's going full beans on this last lap. Brett's going to drop off. It's all or nothing.
Leon knows he's got to get this move. He knows he's not in the position he needs to be in.
And Sambam just cut into the shot there. You know how close he's gotten now. He's closed about 15 seconds. Brand's picked up a penalty. That's irrelevant right now to this battle.
Here we go then. These two
The
straights
DRS is going to be
everything.
deployed. And Bress has got a toe as well. He hasn't got enough ERS. There's weaving. There's weaving going on. Change the lines, trying to break the slipstream. He's going to dive it. He's going to dive it, is he? No, he's going to save it.
We'll be down to this next straight. They both got
This
the
is
same
going to determine
amount
it.
of ERS.
This is going to determine it. He's going to have to get the best run possible out here, and that's a voice crack for me. I apologise.
It's a good run,
DRS
but
now.
is it good enough?
Oh, he's going to have to send it.
enough.
He's going to have to send it if it's possible.
He's going to go for the outside line. He sends it. Switchback line.
Oh, no.
Can he get a
I
nice
think he's done it
switchback
for
for the
himself.
chicane?
He's done it for himself, I think.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. And Sam, he can see
Now,
them all.
oh,
and he's
Brett's
looking
just
in a
run
good
really
position.
wide. Now it's all down to penalties. Definitely all down to penalties now.
Oh, and Leon locks up. And Preston he hits him. That would have been a way to end it, but 3 corners to go.
This season,
in this entire season.
it's been nail biting on the edge at times, and Sambam's losing the rear end at the back. But through the last corner, Sambam's picked up another penalty. Black Phoenix wins in Abu Dhabi. The fireworks erupt. Leon doesn't get it, which means Sambam finishes 4th, and he is your PSGL F3 champion. Congratulations.
Wow.
I was trying to figure out who that was at the back there. That was
something.
That was amazing.
We couldn't have been closer than that, put it that way.
Definitely
What a
couldn't have been
season.
closer. Sambam, 117 points. Leon, 116 points. Black Phoenix, 115 points. He did everything he needed to do, did Black Phoenix.
Wow.
And don't forget to save the recording as well, just in case the stream gets taken down like last week.
Yeah. Well, gotta give credit to all the drivers, keeping it going all season. keeping the good battle up. Sam won it in the end, but he definitely didn't have it easy this race, put it that way, with the incident at the start. Neither did Leon after his qualifying. Black Phoenix did all he could do, but unfortunately he was too far back, and to give Sam the championship. You know, Sam's been consistent all season. He's not made the mistakes and had the DNFs like Leon has.
Yep.
Black Phoenix has been there and thereabouts, but unfortunately not quite enough. I think been great all around.
Yep, the champagne being sprayed amongst the drivers. In the end, it doesn't really matter, those penalties.
I'm glad penalties didn't decide it.
And could you suggest the top three and Sambam? Might as well get Sambam in here since he's the title winner. The stream's lagging. Alright, so sorry for the blue screen a sec, guys. No, he wasn't Jay, actually. He got the it was his only penalty. Black Phoenix had a penalty, which meant if Leon didn't get that penalty, he would have won the race and turned the championship. But it is what it is. Like I said earlier, prepare for heartbreak in this sport. So honestly, sometimes you can get the best of you.
Account is Leon on? Is he on his ILRT account?
Yep.
Okay. There we go then. As suggested.
Let's go and invite them. No, it's just the wait for them to join.
Indeed. What a race.
Yep, it was actually the fastest lap in the end, I believe, that actually won Sam the title. Wasn't it? Kind of like the Formula E situation.
Sure. Yeah, I know it was very close, put it that way. But yeah,
First
of that point, definitely.
Well, technically top 4 drivers. Brettster's joined, Sambam's joined, we're just waiting on Leon and Black Phoenix. Waiting on Black Phoenix to usually join, so that means we'll be getting everyone in here. Great. So make sure all your voices are not allowed to be shared.
Yep.
You ever free?
Yeah, mine's unshared.
How about the other 2?
Yeah, good.
Leon?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Right, so first off, before we get on to the top 3, I'd like to start off with asking Sam a few questions. Of course, the new PSGL F3 champion with that fastest lap point at the end and the Leon penalty. How does it feel now to be the champion of this division?
I didn't actually know until after the race when someone said in the chat I won. I thought I lost it. But yeah, could have done a lot better in that race. 2-stop wasn't the way to go, but hey, it worked out in the end. I take it, and I'm glad it's over.
Another question, Sam, as well. Of course, with how close the championship battle actually was this year, does that make the championship win feel a little bit sweeter?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it was quite difficult in the last few races. I had to sort of do a lot of practice to keep up with them lot, but in the end, you just got to be lucky. Look at the penalties and all that, and just glad I got it done in the end.
Yep. Game, have you got any questions?
At the start, you and Brettster had a bit of an incident.
Yeah.
What actually happened there? Did you get any damage as well? Because that's what I was wondering.
No, I don't know. I was just on the outside, and then I just got a bump, and it just pushed me off wide. And yeah, I
Never
sort
made
of thought,
things
yeah,
more
that's the
interesting.
championship over then. As soon as that happened.
Yeah, well, well done anyway.
Thank you.
Yep, congratulations. You've just heard from your new F3 Championship winner. Now, on to the top 3 from the race. We're going to start off with the race winner, Black Phoenix. Of course, he lost out on the title by 2 points in the end. It was closest as it could have got, really. How did the race go for you, in your view?
Yeah, I'm surprised I won that. I mean, my heart, I mean, it fell out of my blooming body. It was pumping so much on that last lap. But honestly, I'm not too. Obviously, I'm disappointed I didn't win the championship, but at the same time, I'm not. I didn't expect to be up there, so I'm just glad that I'm up there. But congrats to Sam. I mean, he was very quick, and Leon, Jesus Christ, he put me under some pressure. But yeah, that was a very good race.
Yep. Gamer, have you got any questions?
Not really, other than obviously that last lap. Leon obviously needed that position and unfortunately got that penalty. But how was you feeling? Because obviously that last straight, you knew that's where he's going to make the jump for the lead, and you were basically fighting for Sam's championship in the end after all of that. So I'm sure he'll thank you for it.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I thought he was going to dive it on the first DRS straight, but when he held back of it, I just defended the inside. It's very difficult to go around the outside, so I was just trying to park it. And yeah, did he get the penalty on the last lap? Because the whole race, I was checking if he had a penalty. He didn't, because Leon never gets penalties. I mean,
yeah, second to last lap, I think, just before going to the last one.
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
second place now. We're going to move on to Leon. Of course, you were originally planned to actually be the main commentator for this division, alongside me. Did you really expect to be in this championship battle at the start of the season?
No, obviously under different circumstances, because tried no assists obviously didn't work, so I switched the line back on. But I think when I started getting podiums, I was thinking I was going to get it, but you know, fair play to Sam, he was just quicker. I couldn't get past Black Phoenix today, GG on the defending, and then yeah, just the penalty kind of was the icing on the cake for me to not get it.
Yep. Gamer, have you got any questions?
The qualifying wasn't the best. Down in P7, I think it was. Did you think that obviously it was going to slip away from you from then, and then you saw Sam go wide with Brett? So do you think you had more of a chance then as well to get back into the fight?
Well, qualifying was nothing I could do. My brake pedal had an issue, and coming out of the second chicane, going onto that second straight, it got stuck down. So I lost about 6 tenths down the straight. I was just wondering why, confused, and I noticed I had a little bit of a brake going on. But yeah, starting P8, I think it was. I actually got a decent start. Past, I believe it was Brandon. Stuck behind Brett. Just gradually got past the soft runners, and those that crashed between Westy and Noogie, I think. When I noticed that Sam was going on the two-stop strategy, I did think I genuinely had a chance. And at that point, I had no warnings. But I think over time, when I was behind Black Phoenix, I kept pushing and got myself a penalty.
Yeah, I was going to ask something else, but I can't remember what it was. Yeah, you'll have to I'll come back if I remember.
Okay.
And finally, to round off the final interview of the season, Brettster, I do believe this is your first podium.
Yes.
just walk us through how your race went. Of course, he was really close to the top 2 in the end.
Well, I'm going to start off at quali. I messed up my quali lap actually quite badly. I was in a quali practice session with Leon just before the race, and I set at 1:34.4, I think it was, Leon, on the mediums, which would have got me second place in quali, but messed up my quali bit. Sorry to Sam at the beginning, like completely my fault. And from there on, I was kind of just pushing on. I was talking to Leon, of course. Leon, I know he wanted the championship bad, so I was doing my best to try and help him get his best result possible. Then I think it was Leon and Sam started battling, and I started catching Black Phoenix, and I got right up to the back of him, and then he pitted, and I mistakenly stayed out for an extra lap and lost all the time I had gained. So then I continued, and Sam pitted. I was behind Leon and Black Phoenix, and the pace was good. I wanted to make the overtake on Leon, but I knew if I did, his championship hopes would be over, so I didn't make the move. But I would say I was one of the faster cars on track, or the fastest.
You were towards the second half of the season, obviously, been getting better and better results with the pace-wise. Where do you see yourself next season in terms of fighting for the championship? Do you think you can fight the winners here today, next season?
Well, I don't know what division I'm in completely. I guess this race is kind of going to decide definitely where I am. But I think I've got a good chance if I'm in F3. I could definitely see myself winning the title at that point, but I don't really like to. I want to always have a challenge and always be at the lower end of the table and work my way up.
That's bold words there from Bretster, saying he could possibly challenge for the championship next season. Of course, that is it for this season of PSGL F3 action. Join me and HMFC. We'll be doing commentary again next season, but we are scheduled to. Of course, we don't know how many of these guys are actually going to be racing next season, so if any of you guys are moving up, moving down, whatever, good luck on wherever your PSGL journeys take you. And of course, join us for the pre-season race. I don't know where it is. Then round 1 for the first F3 season, for the first F3 race rather, around Baku, and I don't know what date it is. You can have a look at for yourself, people in the stream. So yeah, that's it from me, F1 Gamer, and everyone here in the party chat, and goodbye.